Storm Dower did have something to say about how the weekend unfolded. Table toppers Exeter were denied the chance to make it 8 wins from 8 as their clash with the Bears at Ashton Gate was postponed. But elsewhere, after 3 losses on the bounce, Trailfinders were hoping to make the most of home comforts as they took on bottom side Sale Sharks. Would Lightning strike in Northampton as Loughborough faced reigning champions Gloucester Hartpury. But first, Saracens travelled north after returning to winning ways in round 8. They faced a Leicester side spurred on by their first win of the season last time out against the Sharks. The bad weather made life tough across the country, including at Mattioli Woods, Welford Road, but it didn't take Saracens long to get used to the conditions. They took the lead just moments into the match. They patiently recycled the ball close to the Leicester line, and eventually it was Kelsey Clifford who made the decisive burst. An early setback for the home side, and with just 4 minutes played in the East Midlands, Saracens extended their lead to 12 points. On her first start for the club, Fancy Bermudez played a part in try number 2, providing the offload to fullback Lottie Sharp, who still had plenty to do before crossing the line. Saracens were looking more and more confident as the game unfolded, and they scored again after 12 minutes. Canada's Gabby Sense surprised the Tigers with a quickly taken penalty, and there was no stopping her. So a bad start for the home side, and their problems increased midway through the half. This tackle from number 8 Talia Brodie on Marlie Packer was deemed high and dangerous, and she was sent off by referee Alex Thomas. Another blow for Tigers. They'd have to play for more than an hour with 14. And the red card was soon followed by a bonus point try for Saracens. The rolling ball was just too powerful for Tigers, and Akina Gondwe was the player who had her hands on the ball as they made their way over the line. Saracens with a 26-point lead at the break, and they scored again 6 minutes into the second half. More quick thinking, allowing them to put Tigers on the back foot, and Sydney Gregson provided the finishing touch. Marlie Packer had been involved in the build-up to that try, and she was a central figure again in Saracens' 6th. Her pass found Gregson, and the Red Roses centre scored again. Leicester finally got points on the board with just under an hour played, and the try owed much to the perseverance of Onyeama-Christie. Her charge down allowed Leah Bartlett to pick up the loose ball and drive over the line. It was the final try of the afternoon, as the match finished Leicester Tigers 5, Saracens 38. So that result meant a 4th defeat in 5 for Lightning on a weekend of rugby affected by the weather. The game between Bristol and Exeter was postponed, and there were tough conditions elsewhere as Trailfinders beat Sale and Saracens won at Leicester. A frustrating weekend for the league leaders then, and Saracens took advantage, reducing the gap at the top to just 2 points. A bye week for third-placed Harlequins, and Gloucester Hartpury are back in the top 4. We move on to round 10 next, with 3 games on Saturday. Trailfinders are at home to the league leaders Exeter Chiefs. Gloucester Hartpury meet Saracens in a blockbuster at Kingsholm, and Loughborough play host to Harlequins in a match you can see live on TNT Sports. Then on Sunday, Bristol Bears take on Sale Sharks. And of course, we'll be back with all the highlights from Premiership Women's Rugby.